They say success has no rules. But what if it does? What if behind every rise to power lies a psychology so dark, so calculated, that most people never see it coming? Take Thomas Shelby, gang leader, businessman, political mover, a man who climbed from the streets of Birmingham to rubbing shoulders with royalty. But it wasn't luck, it wasn't charm, it was something deeper, something darker. Thomas Shelby used his dark psychological tactics, and today we're breaking down the 6 secrets that made him unstoppable. Number 6, emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is a cornerstone of dark psychology. When you don't feel things the way normal people do, you're free to make decisions that would destroy someone with a conscience. Tommy can order a man's death, watch it happen, and then sit down to dinner without missing a beat. He doesn't feel remorse because he's trained himself to feel nothing. What's genius about this is that it makes him unpredictable. People expect emotional reactions. They expect someone to hesitate, to show fear, to flinch. But Tommy, he just stares, and that stare is more powerful than any threat. His enemies never know what he's thinking. His allies never know if he's about to turn on them. That uncertainty keeps everyone off balance, and an off-balance opponent is a vulnerable one. The darker part? This isn't just a tactic he learned. It's a survival mechanism that's rotted him from the inside. He uses emotional numbness like armor, and armor that heavy eventually crushes the person wearing it. Before we tell you how he used to manipulate people for his success, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Number 5, strategic manipulation. Here's something most people don't understand about manipulation. The best manipulators don't start with threats. They start with smiles. Tommy Shelby is magnetic when he wants to be. He walks into a room and people listen. He has this quiet authority that doesn't demand respect. It commands it. He uses charm as a tool, not as a genuine expression of who he is. And that's where the dark psychology comes in. This is textbook Machiavellianism. Machiavellians think of people as chess pieces. They play the long game. They're patient. They bide their time, and they use charm to manipulate people into positions where they become useful. Watch how Tommy operates. He'll flatter someone. He'll show sympathy at exactly the right moment. He'll promise them things they want to hear, but it's all calculated. It's all leading somewhere. Every conversation is a strategy. Every relationship is leverage. The genius of this approach is that people want to believe in Tommy. They want to think he's on their side. So when he turns on them, and he will, they're shocked, they're betrayed. But Tommy never promised them anything real. He just promised them what they wanted to hear. Number 4, the illusion of control. Power isn't about who has the biggest gun. It's about who controls the narrative. Tommy Shelby needs control, not because he's naturally dominant, but because control is the only thing that makes him feel safe. His childhood was chaotic. His war experience stripped away his sense of security. So he built an empire where every variable, every person, every outcome is predictable, or at least where he can convince himself it is. This is where psychology gets twisted. Tommy doesn't just manage situations, he manages people's perceptions of situations. He plants ideas in people's heads and makes them think those ideas were their own. He sets events in motion and makes it look like they happened by accident. He controls the game so completely that everyone else thinks they're playing by their own rules. The catch? This obsession with control is actually a deep-seated anxiety disorder, masquerading as strength. Tommy can't truly relax. He can't truly trust anyone, because the moment someone else has agency, the moment he's not pulling all the strings, his world threatens to fall apart. So he manipulates, he schemes, he stays 10 steps ahead. But it costs him everything: his relationships, his peace of mind, his humanity. He's trading genuine connection for the illusion of safety, and that trade is slowly destroying him from within. Number 3, calculated ruthlessness. There's a difference between being tough and being ruthless. Toughness is about endurance. Ruthlessness is about not caring who you hurt to get what you want. Thomas Shelby is ruthless. When someone opposes him, they don't just fail, they disappear. When someone betrays him, they don't just lose his trust, they lose their life. And here's the psychological trick. He doesn't hesitate, he doesn't agonize, he doesn't lose sleep over it. This is psychopathy, another element of the dark psychology puzzle. Psychopaths lack empathy and remorse. They don't feel the guilt that would paralyze normal people, so they can make decisions that others couldn't. They can pull the trigger when others would hesitate. But Tommy isn't completely heartless. That's what makes him so dangerous. He shows just enough humanity to keep people believing there's goodness in him. He donates to orphanages, he takes care of his family, he protects his own, but then he'll torture someone without blinking. He'll sacrifice an innocent person to win a game. He keeps people guessing about which Tommy they're going to get. This inconsistency is psychological torture for those around him. It keeps them off balance. It keeps them hoping that maybe, just maybe, the good Tommy will show up. But hope is the cruelest tool, and Tommy wields it perfectly. Number 2, strategic vulnerability. Everyone knows Tommy experienced trauma in the war. He has nightmares. He struggles with addiction. He battles intrusive thoughts. But instead of using these struggles to connect with people, he uses them to control how people see him. He's the tortured genius, the broken man who's somehow still powerful. It's a narrative that pulls people in. Strategic vulnerability is a sophisticated manipulation tactic. Tommy shows just enough pain to seem human, just enough strength to seem invincible. This combination is irresistible. People want to help him because they see his vulnerability. People fear him because they see his strength. They can't leave him alone because they're caught in both emotions at the same time. He also uses his struggles as justification for his cruelty. "I'm damaged," he's saying without words. "I'm not responsible for what I do." It's a get-out-of-jail-free card psychologically. People might forgive him for things they'd never forgiven someone else because they understand he's suffering. The dark truth? His trauma is real, but it's also a tool. He's learned to play on others' empathy while remaining completely unmoved by their suffering. He gives the appearance of opening up while keeping his inner self locked away. It's emotional theater, and he's the director, the actor, and the critic all rolled into one. Number 1, narcissistic approach. Thomas Shelby doesn't just want power. He believes he's destined for it. He looks at other powerful men and doesn't see superiors. He sees equals he hasn't defeated yet. This isn't confidence, this is grandiosity. And grandiosity is the engine that powers narcissism. A narcissist needs admiration the way humans need oxygen. Without it, they suffocate. Tommy surrounds himself with people who worship him. His family, his gang, his associates. They're not friends, they're mirrors reflecting his greatness. And he needs that reflection desperately. The terrifying part, narcissistic grandiosity makes you bold. It makes you willing to take risks that would paralyze a normal person. Tommy genuinely believes he's smarter, stronger, and more capable than everyone around him, so he acts accordingly. He makes moves that seem insane because he believes he's too intelligent to fail. And sometimes he's right. But sometimes that grandiosity is his downfall. He also has an absolute need to win, not just to succeed, but to dominate. It's not enough that his gang thrives. They have to dominate their rivals. It's not enough that he makes money. He has to be richer and more powerful than the people he competes against. This constant need to be superior drives him forward, but also makes him vulnerable to manipulation through his pride. So after hearing all this, what do you think? Are these dark psychology secrets the real reason Thomas Shelby became unstoppable? Or was it something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe to Warriors Code so you never miss another breakdown like this. See you in the next video.